This is Brendan C. for the Spear, and I'm here with
Manuel Beckles. I am the curator and owner of Shona African Sculptures. We're home base at the Dallas Market Center in Dallas, Texas. These sculptures originate from Zimbabwe, Africa. Various carvers produce these wonderful pieces. They're majestic. They're inspiring. Various stones. You have serpentine, leopard rock, cobalt, and different designs. These are the abstract designs that we have here. And I also have traditional pieces depicting, the culture of Zimbabwe.
what's your favorite piece in particular?
My favorite piece are the hands.
Oh, okay.
The shaking hands. I believe they represent the way they see the world in harmony. You know, the differences in people, but the harmony that exists in us all.
Let me see what the details of it real quick. All right, make sure. All right. Let me see what else is. Show me some of these pieces here. Like, what's the particular stone that make these?
Again, various stones. This is serpentine. This is a wild flower, how they're depicting a flower. These titles here, they're just swirls. These are opal as well. This kind of shows, represents what they were taught in terms of modern artistry. If you see the depiction of Picasso, these are lovers. And you'll see the faces here. But from a distance, it doesn't look like two humans. Same thing here with the abstract buffalo. You have lightning here. And so you have a variation of styles.
How old is the company, by the way?
Excuse me?
How old is the company?
How old are you?
The company itself. Like.
Oh, the company. I started the company in 2015. I started the company in 2015 and really started collecting prior to that. So I thought it was very interesting and bringing it to the marketplace.
Were you in the art when you were going to school, or did you just pick up on it later?
I've been in art. I literary arts and visual arts as well.
Okay.
Musically, I played instruments, but always the arts in and of itself always attracted me, and I'm just inspired by the talents of others. One of my favorite pieces of all, and I have this piece. It's this magnificent piece right here. It came in a crate by itself. It is just, it's just a work of art.
What's the name? Give me a little detail on it, if you don't
Well,
mind.
the detail on this is many women, and you'll see the faces on that. The piece stands about 6 foot tall. The weight I can't even tell you. It came in the crate by itself. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the weight I can't even. The entire weight of this shipment was 23,000 pounds.
Really?
So that should tell you. Let me show you just one other thing here, just to show you the level. They quarry by hand. They quarry by hand, they stack the rocks. They bring them back down the mountain and they load them on trucks to take them back to the village, into their workplaces around town. As you see, hammer and chisel. In the background, you can see many of the finished sculptures. And these works of art, these are the finished products. As you see here.
How many sculptors do you work with?
Currently, in my inventory, I have over 250 sculptures of various size, from the smallest, medium size, to, standing size, to this right
To
here.
the largest. What's the artist's name right here?
I would have to get the. I have that in my.
Oh, I got you. Don't worry about it.
But if you see all of these artists. You have the artist name, you have the stone, you have the title. They send me all of that. And until I display it, that's when I put out all the information. That was not named, but again, this serving dish, and as you see, that very interesting piece.
All right, well, I want to ask you one more question. How important is it for black people to own what they create?
Oh, what you see here, I just had a show in Dallas where I had a local artist from Houston, Texas, match his paintings to the sculptures. And the synergy between what they view in Africa and what he is producing here is seamless. So it's very important to own your work, the inspired work. It's very important that you produce your work to show. We're being more accepted now. Black art is being more accepted wider than it was before. So the culturally defined pieces, there's still some drawback from that. This is why you see I have the abstract pieces here. So, but it's a pleasure that you came to interview me. Your artistry in and of itself is a part of this as well.
Photography, of course. But yeah, so let the people know where they can find your work. They can buy online, in person. Give me all the details and let them know exactly where to go.
You can buy my work at shonaafricansculptures.com. That's Shona, S-H-O-N-A, African Sculptures, all one word, .com. I'm located 2100 North Stemmons Freeway in Dallas, Texas, at Dallas World Trade Center and Dallas Market Center. As well, I have Instagram, Shona African Sculptures, and you can also find me on Facebook.
All right, perfect, man. All right, this is Brendan C. for The Spear. Out.